afternoon the first example of the 1930s style, shorts for young men, old men, and ladies. Inasmuch as shirts are growing longer, shorts are going shorter. This innovation is introduced for the sake of increasing the sale on soap and decreasing the sale on long pants. We present for your edification this afternoon several informal and formal ways in which the short may be conveniently worn. Let me introduce to you first the short for general afternoon wear. Step down. Next, we have the short for general morning wear and informal activity. And now, the most informal costume of all, the lounging short. Now that's the form of the costume used for hunting and similar sports. And now for general informal evening wear, we have a number of examples in the tuxedo short style. All of you except girl. Turn around, all three of them. Make a ball. Everybody make a ball. All right. We now have also the short as a formal costume with plug hat and cane. And besides all these, we have several examples of the shorts worn for almost anything you want. You down here, and the counter-revolution has brought out shorts for winter sports. And lastly, we have the best-dressed man on the campus in shorts himself, Mr. Horn.
Well, I don't know, Johnny. I don't feel too good. How about those suspenders, Milt? How are they?
Well, they're pretty good, Ned. They're a little bit tight, but I always did believe in double support. Well, Chuck, I like those scallops in the bottom of your pants. How do you like that outfit in general?
I like this outfit. Not so good, though, when the mosquitoes are biting. Can you find any trouble with the shorts, Charlie?
Well, the only trouble is every morning I got to shave. There's twice as much territory.
I think you need a trifle more lipstick.
Okay.
And you straighten up your helmet just a trifle.
Better?
Much better.
Okay.
And your whiskers, this side here, fix them.
Yeah? Hey, what do you use this black junk for, Mill?
Well, you use that on your eyes to make it appear larger, you know. Be careful how you use it, though.
Hey, you got too much red on your face there, big boy.
Where?
On the side.
Up here?
Yeah.
What is it, rouge?
God knows, I don't.
They should say I.
Be careful how you rub your eyes because you're liable to get that stuff in them.
And it makes them awful heavy if you do get it. And I know that.
Well, it doesn't make them so heavy, but it makes them kind of sore.
Need the kid Pharaoh.
Hey, Gwen, what do you use this purple junk for?
Put over your eyes, your eye shade.
Give me the one.
Where did you get the bread basket?
I found it in the backyard.
Careful now, there.
No, I'm going to use
I want to be beautiful.
Nothing could ruin that face.
Nothing at all.
There is so much useful knowledge that is never taught in college. Really, I could learn a lot from you. To see your lips come beseeching mine would be a brand new sensation. And by the time they were reaching mine, I'd have a swell education. I know I could make my dome work, having you alone for homework. There's where I could learn a lot from you. Good gosh, I thought it was Maisie.
Guess again, big boy. Just another one of the boys.
Good stuff, Bill.
All right, please, boys. Ready? And.
show?
I'm an old-fashioned girl, sir.
Well, I'll just give you a little bit of lip.
I didn't think old-fashioned girls had much lip, sir.
And you.
Oh, Phil, look at this man's hands. What will we do about them?
Just tuck them underneath this cape you got on and hide them. That's the only thing. And you, who are you in the show?
Well, sir, I'm Anne, than whom there is none sweeter.
Well, I'll just give you a little bit of lip, too.
Oh, I don't think I need much lip, sir. I have plenty.
Hey, what's that, son? You're talking to an officer. And how about you? What party you got here?
Boss, I was a wood taster.
Oh, you're a wood taster. What do you mean a wood taster?
All I got to do is just touch a piece of wood to my tongue, and I'll tell you what kind it is.
You mean just any kind of wood?
Yes, sir.
Well, what would you do if somebody ran a cat's tail across your tongue? What would you tell them that was?
Oh, that would be easy, boss. That would be Pussy Willow.
World, he was is what I am, but I never seemed to have a man until the other day when all the gated gray jumped in. What with all the handsome men, this is the time to try again. Now I have my chance to go into my dance and sing. When the one night ball part leaves me and the time comes round to be blue, I can tell you that it won't grieve me, 'cause the devil taught me what to do. The other day I met a young cadet. He proposed before I got through. I had to coax him along, but I made it, 'cause the devil taught me what to do.
It's slipping.
some aspirin, you'll be okay. If from your labors you are weary, we'll do your job up in a hurry. And don't forget, we're all on deck. So hire and fall back. Although we are not tough and rough, we are not so much and hushed up. We may be a trifle droopy, still we're hot for every whoopee. And out on the ballroom floor, we cavort till our feet are sore. All we ask, give us a chance to see you at the dance.
Say, the Turtles never did this. Say, which one's my wig, Penny?
Well, that's yours, Art. Stick it
Okay.
down. Let's see how you look, Art.
Terrible.
Hey, Kurt, how's the arch and them brows, huh?
Oh, boy, they're sure neat, Bill.
Well, how do you like that?
That's okay, babe. There goes my cigar.
Hey, give me a drag off that thing.
He'll make you sick, boy. You know, tonight's a big performance.
Well, and we got a cigar. We got to be all set for that, too.
Oh,
Hey, my old lady see me like this, she'd have a fit.
She wouldn't know you, would she, Bill? Said she wouldn't let you in the house.
Go on.
hey, get through that mirror, will you?
Well,
Here.
don't get
Hey, let me-
the rush.
Get on going here.
I like this lipstick second hand better than first, don't you?
Hold that mirror up there. Hold it there. Sure get that pencil line up, Bill. Okay. Hold it clear up. That's the old.
How's that? God, these cigars are strong.
Oh, these aren't strong.
Say, they are.
Don't get too much of it on, Ed.
Look there.
That's
Hey,
a
does
lot.
this thing look better backwards or forward?
It don't make any difference.
Very good at all.
It don't feel very good either.
Pull that up for me a minute, will you, Kurt? That's okay, boy.
Hey, you got too much powder on.
All right, fellas. I got lipstick on.
Finish it up.
How's that for a daisy?
Oh, boy, Bill, that's slick.
Say, who are you going with to Mardi Gras?
Oh, my.
Undecided yet.
I'm going with
I think
Yeah,
I'm
but
going to
that's
take Pearl. I don't know. You
Oh.
would take her. Okay, let's have the mirror up here. Hold it, will you, Kurt?
So listen, I'm about finished. Let's
Yeah, I
check.
guess we're about ready.
Say, that girl that I'm taking to Mardi Gras
Yeah.
could see me now.
Oh,
Oh.
come on, boys. Let's
All
get
right,
going.
you all
All
good,
right,
John?
all
That's
right.
okay, Kurt. All right, let's go.
Shake a mean bunch of alfalfa down. Yeah, if you want a couple of steps, I could do that. I got some old steps at the house I don't need. Okay, sweet. care about prejudice. Come on, pop him again. About they might be dry. From New Orleans. Hey, the back. Here you go, boy. Oh, no. Folks, I didn't talk about the great governors, the senators, and the congressmen of this country. I think they're all wet. Salsiccia bella, lanciamo a Pomarolo, un po' così, dacci il tibollo, se c'è un tibollo, duro, senza farò bere, mangiamo, come il caballo, a polpetta,
that disarmament conference succeeds in sinking all Navy buglers, I'm for it.
Come on, Sergeant. Here. Never mind. Get out of the way. Let's have a smoke. I'm in for a smoke. What kind of brand of cigarettes you smoke? What kind you like? Other people. Oh! Yeah. This is my last 4 years to join the Navy. When I get out, I'm not washing any more clothes. I'm going to get me a washwoman for a wife. Oh, you are? What have you got planned for the future? Oh, I haven't got any future anymore.
This is the first lesson in lovemaking I've ever had.
Dear, you'll get a diploma before I sail for Panama.
Look like that. Now.
Get a load of this, will you? My girl's father says that the sailors are keeping his girls up all night.
That guy is goofy. Who ever heard tell of a sailor keeping a girl up all night?
In the great periods of the past, the architect, the sculptor, the mural decorator worked together side by side in building the great temples, these cathedrals, and the chateaux. Today, we have a renewal of that spirit of cooperation between the architect and the artist. At the architectural school at the University of Southern California, we are providing courses in sculpture, in mural decoration, in the interior decoration, with the fundamentals of architecture as a background, which will enable our students to go out and work in unison with these allied craftsmen. Now, you are looking in on this class in modeling at the School of Architecture, using the outdoor patio in midwinter as their classroom. Camera? Now the next thing is to be sure that this foot is under the center of the body so that we won't have the figure falling over to one side. After having gotten that, and to twist this pose, why then we start in for the planes. This mallet is the most convenient tool that the sculptor has ever used. In fact, almost all sculptors use them to flatten out places, making what we please to call a plane, which is simply the general direction of a surface. After establishing our planes roughly with the mallet, we use this modeling tool, which in various sizes constitutes our chief modeling instrument. Next, we use the fingers. All right. I think your figures illustrates most of the things which we are striving most for. It has action. You've gotten your planes. Now I think you are ready to put on the drapery. By modeling drapery, we simply put on the high parts of the fold, allowing the high part of the figure to show through. I think that your figure needs to be pulled forward in this hip region. That's better. Now, don't you think that she's rather short up in here, over the elbow? Proportion is a very necessary thing in your study. Don't make abstractions before you understand what nature does. You've had some work before, I believe.
Yes.
Get a little more of the plane and the structure of the figure before we begin our model. The anatomy, while it is important, nevertheless comes secondary to the bigger structure. And that's what I want you to see first, is the big things. The little things will take care of themselves. Turns often too long on one side. Get that side perfect, you may have a hard time getting the other four sides to match. Therefore, we'll have a turn every 5 minutes now until we get the whole figure roughed in. Push this forward here. You see from the side view, you haven't got enough action in that figure. This figure is still too straight in here, Miss. Can you push that forward so as we have a little more of that? Sculpture differs than any of the other arts in the fact that it has to be composed in the round. You therefore must design in 3 planes. A figure may look fine from one side and be terrible from the other side. Therefore, design this thing in the round. Sculpture is the problem of mass. I would have turned. Turn that way, please. Now, looking at this figure from this view, don't you think that this comes farther forward? Listen, forward in here. And the head is dropped a little bit forward. So we get more of that kind of rhythm throughout the whole figure. Well, these sides follow in a series of rhythmic lines. No 2 points come together, but one point is high and the other point is low, and it reverses back and forth. When you get 2 things coming together like that, well, you begin to get something that looks more like a banister post spindle than a human leg. The human leg, as I said, has its detachments high and low, never coming to a small place opposite sides, nor to a large place in exactly the opposite side. That is what we mean by drawing in sculpture. We do not work on profiles except to true up our form. Form is a product of 3 dimensions. Therefore, a profile can only give you 2 dimensions and is only used in the truing of that form.
Hey, what are you making there? Oh, body of an airplane. How are you making out? You wait till it's finished.
This is the side propeller that fits that shape. Who'd like to do the painting job?
I love to paint. I think I can do it.
Say, girls up there, which one of you twins made this chip?
I did. No, I did. You did not, I did. Oh, you're crazy, I did.
How do I know which one of the twins made that plane?
Well, I did.
It takes 20 hours, approximately, for the students to build a plane like this. This is the model that the girls won first prize with in the model contest.
In position now. I've been asked to judge a certain contest, and as a publisher and a producer, I must talk about myself. On one hand, we have these beautiful, beautiful girls from our stage. On the other hand, we have these same beautiful girls from Hunter College. There doesn't seem to be much difference in poker two, the stage or college, and it is very amazing to see that in this contest, arranged by Frances McCormick of Hunter College and Anne Scarsborough of A Wonderful Night, that these intelligence tests that we have been holding here at the Lexington Hotel this afternoon, the average of intelligence seems to be so very much alike. So, as a publisher and a producer, I am very much gratified. The winner of the contest this afternoon was a Hunter College girl, Kay Gallagher, who got an IQ, I think we call it at Hunter College, of 92. But the amazing thing is that on the other side, that Miss Anne Scarborough got an IQ of over 80. Now, of course you will say, don't girls on the stage ever go to college? Of course they do, but they haven't the same opportunity in their years after college to follow the pursuits that the girls at college have. So, if the girls at college have just gotten off a little bit better, I don't think it's any reflection at all on the stage. I'm going to ask the girls who have participated in this contest this afternoon if they will answer the questions. I will not try to go in rotation so far as the IQ test is concerned. I will simply ask these questions, and give you the very interesting answers, all of which were answered correctly. Miss Evelyn Warner. What composer wrote a series of operas based on famous legends?
Richard Wagner.
Right. Miss Mildred Prince. Who designed St. Paul's Cathedral in London?
Sir Christopher Wren, I believe.
A little louder, please.
Sir Christopher Wren.
Yes. Miss Irene Day. Who composed Onward Christian Soldiers?
Oh, dear. Just let me think a minute.
All right, go ahead.
I should know that.
Don't you know?
No, don't tell me. Just let me think.
Comic opera? Comic opera?
Oh, yes, Arthur Sullivan, of course.
Right, fine. Now, Miss Kathleen Quinn. George Bernard Shaw wrote a play dealing with the American Revolution. Do you know what that was?
It's somebody's disciple.
Yes? Whose disciple? That's right. Devil's disciple. Miss Evelyn, Miss Frances Pellington. Who discovered the Mississippi River?
I'm sorry, Mr. Liverite, but I was absent that day.
Now, that's pretty cute. That's very nice, but you answered the question correctly. Who was it now? Quick.
DeSoto.
Right. Miss Grace Blauvelt. What United States Supreme Court Justice is the son of a famous author?
Oliver Wendell Holmes.
A little louder.
Oliver Wendell Holmes.
Right. Miss Marion Alden. Who was vice president in Harding's administration?
Calvin Coolidge.
Goody, goody. Miss Kay Gallagher. Who's the Prime Minister of France now?
Andre Tardieu.
Well, I hope you're right. I don't know. Is that right? Is that right?
Right, that's right.
Miss Virginia Bethel. Well, we have something French again. Who is American ambassador to France?
Walter Edge.
What's his middle initial?
F.E.
Now, Miss Florence McCormick. What island in the North Sea did England purchase from Germany before the war and then use as a naval base?
Was it Heligoland? Heligoland.
Quick.
Heligoland.
I think we have all the questions now, haven't we? Miss Kay Gallagher. Who's the Prime Minister of France now?
Andre Tardieu.
Well, I hope you're right. I don't know. Is that right? Is that right?
That's right.
It's right. Miss Virginia Bethel. Now we have something French again. Who is American ambassador to France?
Walter Edge.
What's his middle initial?
F.E.
Now, Miss Florence McCormick. What island in the North Sea did England purchase from Germany before the war and then use as a naval base?
Was it Heligoland? Heligoland.
Quick.
Heligoland.
Germany purchased that from England.
Before I left England, I told my friends I was coming to the United States, and they all said the same thing. They said, "You're sure to enjoy yourself. The Americans are such very hospitable people." And since I've been here, I've discovered that that's true. I might as well tell you an anecdote against my own country to illustrate a supposed difference between American and English hospitality. It was told me by a Turkish gentleman who had a sense of humor. And he said, When he told an American he was coming to America, the answer was, "Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you'll make my house your home and stay as long as you like." And when he told an Englishman he was coming to England, the answer was, "Oh, I'm very glad. I hope you'll come in and have a cup of tea." Well, now, there's one objection I have to that story, and that is that it throws the burden of tea drinking on us. Since I've been in the United States, I've never seen such unlicensed tea drinking. I'm quite sure that Americans, in spite of tradition, drink far more tea than English people. They drink it at breakfast, at lunch, at supper, and I'm sure we don't do that. But I do agree with the hospitality part of the story, and I should like to take this opportunity of thanking the Americans very warmly for the kindness they have shown us since we have been here.
Nevertheless, there were certain aspects of American life that we could not fail to notice, and from some of these we suffered. One of them was the habit of early rising that seems to prevail in college dormitories. On one unfortunate occasion, I remember one of my companions came down to the dining room at 7:05 and found the doors were locked against her.
Don't you think the new tweeds are particularly interesting this fall? They're so much softer and more pliable than those we've known. This one's unusually lovely, I think, in vagabond green, and it's trimmed with nutria. It's ideal for traveling or for the street, whether the college girls going east or west or staying right here in our Middle West. This is another extremely smart ensemble, quite adaptable to the street or for travel. And it emphasizes, of course, the short fur jacket. This time it happens to be lapin, a very smart fur for fall. And I do think that the college girl will always love jersey, particularly navy blue, when it's trimmed in these bright bands of red and white. This is another typically campus dress. We might call it a fashion of the hour dress, because it is the type of dress a schoolgirl always wants. This one's typically a sport dress again, with a little zipper jacket. This is cashmere lean in fabric. The combination of black and white is always dramatic. Isn't this a charming afternoon dress in black velvet, white beads at the throat and at the cuff? And after all, is there anything more flattering to a woman than a small nose veil? I feel that this is quite an interesting fur coat, in that the fur has been treated formally, and kid has always been considered a sport fur. But this is decidedly a formal fur coat. This is another charming street dress or afternoon dress, again emphasizing the importance of the contrast of color. Our afternoon dresses are much more feminine than they used to be, and hence much more flattering, don't you think? This is interesting in dark green. The small hat will always be the smart hat. I'm afraid we Americans will never persuade French women to wear large hats. This one for afternoon wear, and quite formal afternoon wear, is a black soleil. It's quite feminine, quite flattering, with the pom-poms of feathers at both ears. And she wears a fluttering scarf. This is the type of evening dress that always goes to the college formal or the college prom. It's an original by Augusta Bernard in green tulle. You see, it emphasizes the princess line and the raised waistline, which is almost the normal waistline this season. We showed this dress to our fashion committee of college girls, and they suggested that it was extremely sophisticated, that possibly it belonged to the college widow. But after all, there's nothing smarter for evening than black chiffon. Tan velvet, again, is an important fabric for our evening clothes. You notice the simplicity in line in this dress. I think the hip line is possibly the most interesting part of the dress, or most Grecian in effect. And of course, no evening dress is going to have an uneven hemline. Off-white is very important for evening, The back of this dress is most delightful. Cut very low, and of course one must have an even suntan. All designers aren't going to show the raised waistline or the normal waistline. Some will really cling to the rather low waistline and the effect of swathing the fabric about the hips. This has an interesting skirt, 2 tiers in effect, and very long in the back, touching the ankle. The robe de steel will never lose its popularity with the young girl. This one I think is particularly charming with a soft bow of taffeta at the front. There's a very full and a very long skirt of tulle. This is an unusually graceful frock for dancing. It combines lace and tulle. I think there's no fabric more flattering and more feminine than lace. This is my favorite hat. It is an original by Ray Bone in black soleil.
Come on now, boys. We're going to rehearse the scene. Stop that. Hurry up now, hurry up. Come on, drop that, drop that.
Wait a minute, Professor. Wait till I get it hooked up.
All right.
How happy are your fortunes above mine, both still being wooed and courted, where I am cloyed.
That is your fault, Gazetta. We have love.
I have a husband. See, we shall be troubled with him now.
The air is sharp. You'd best take the house, lest you take cold.
Alas, this time the year yields no such danger.
Nay, and I pray a friend of yours attends you.
Here's of your bringing and may stay.
Nay, stand not chopping logic, and I pray.
Come now, Fortunio. Take hold on this occasion as I myself on this. One couple more would make a barley break.
I fear, Valerio, we shall break too soon. Your father's jealous spy all will displease us.
Well, wench, the day will come his Argus eyes will shut, and thou shalt open.
Detour, kid, detour.
Come in. Miss Betty Ford? Yes. I'm from the San Francisco Examiner, Miss Ford. We'd like to have an interview with you. Oh, will you sit down, please? Thank you. Miss Ford, we understand you're the youngest student ever to graduate from Stanford University. Is that right? Yes, I'm 17. You must have started your education early. Well, the first time I was caught at it was when I was 3, and my parents found me in a corner with a book. They were awfully irritated because I made them read to me up to that time, and they felt as if I'd been stealing a march on them. The first book I can remember reading was Peter Rabbit. Peter was my first love. After that, I went through my father's library, which was very well stocked. And by the time that I finished that and read a lot more besides, it was time for me to enter high school at the age of 11. I entered Stanford at 14. All through my career, I've been very much interested in literature and made that my major pursuit. But I have also taken an interest in other things, such as music and sketching, dancing. I know something of sciences like biology and physics and chemistry. I think that I have an education that will help me to cope with anything I should meet with in the future. Oh, but the years went so quickly when I was interested, I could hardly believe when it came time to graduate. The thing I would like to emphasize to the students is that it is no disadvantage to get through with your education as early as you can, because you have so much more time then to devote to the thing you're really interested in, your life work. Mine happens to be writing, as I told you. I am now at work on a novel. I think it will be soon finished. It's my story, and I knew it.
Take a wahoo for Dartmouth. A wahoo for Dartmouth. 1, 2, 3. Wah-wah! Wah-wah! Who's going to win the game? Hey, who's got any liquor? The hell is California? Let's go, Sammy! Hey! Yeah, Eddie! That's enough. Come on, taxi! Never! Hey, Kelly! California.
Have you got anything? Everything?
I've got everything, honey. Toothbrush, razor, soap, and my socks.
Have you got your...
It's on my bag somewhere.
Gunboats, I'm wearing them. Look at them.
Clear, quaint. Oh, I have something I want.
Let's pick out a Jack Chimney.
Fine.
Come in.
Goody. Thank you, sweetheart.
Just a while.
Just a while? How long?
Will you come back?
Thank you. We'll make this one right.
No, we've got it.
Thank you. Thanks, honey. I love it. It's clean, yes?
You've heard of the Navy. You've heard of the Navy.
You've heard of the Navy and the men who sail the sea. For the glory of our country's covered fair. For the glory of the blue, the leaders here today, and the generals who are united there. Oh, there'll be high elation of our United Station from Crackdown to ship the Timbuktu. And we bring a merry call to our team of service boats and the wearers of the good old Navy blue. Oh, there'll be high elation of our United Station from Crackdown to ship the Timbuktu. And we'll bring a merry toast to our team of service boats and the wearers of the good old Navy blue.
You're right, Joe.
Virginia coffee? Hey, my hero. Is that
Where's Moon?
There he is. There he is.
Did you get those pants?
I was worried about those ducks. Excuse everybody else.
All right. All right. All aboard!
All right, Frank. All right. We got the big present. Oh, big present.